Most merciful and loving Father, our source of wisdom and knowledge, we are gathered on this momentous afternoon with hearts filled with joy and excitement for these individuals who have completed their junior high school and who will soon embark on the next stage of life's journey. As we celebrate for every completer here, we thank you that each one is unique and brimming with potential. We thank you for all the times of discovery and learning that they have faced with your guidance. We thank you also for their families, loved ones, teachers and mentors who have given them the strength and skills to satisfactorily complete their junior high school. We pray that they take pride in this day and enjoy sharing their achievements with family and friends. Finally, we thank you for this moment of prayer and acknowledge you as the source of everything that is good. May you teach us all your ways and lead us to the joys of your kingdom, now and forever. Amen. Holy Mary, our hope, seat of wisdom.
Good day to us all. On behalf of the Management Committee, teachers and staff of PAREF Southridge School, I welcome you all to the Afternoon School's 6th completion ceremony. Today, we celebrate another milestone in the lives of our completing batch of 2021. As the saying from Karl Barth goes, though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. It is about endings and beginnings, a celebration of achievement and the commencement of a transition to a different chapter in their lives as young, productive, and responsible gentlemen. To our completers, congratulations. As you begin a new chapter in your life as senior high school students, always remember that life is not just about success. There are as many other challenges that you will encounter in life. Be strong. Always pray. Live well. Remember all the things you learned from all the people you have met in your whole stay in Southridge Afternoon School. Despite some hard tasks and challenges that you have encountered in the course of your student life, at the end of it all, you completed this part of your journey with great achievements and meaningful memories. Although this marks the completion of your school years in the afternoon school, do not ever stop pursuing knowledge. Being in this moment of your life make us all proud, and we hope that you will make us even prouder with what you will achieve in the future. On behalf of the school, I bid you farewell and wish you the best in your days ahead, gentlemen. Congratulations, scholars. You did it. With the guidance of your teachers, parents, and loved ones, you have attained this fulfilling milestone in your life with great honor and integrity. We hope that you will always make us proud in all your endeavors and do not forget to help other people in the future. Again, congratulations and welcome to the 6th completion ceremony. God bless us all.
Dr. Von Montes, Chairman and President of Southridge Night School Development Foundation, Incorporated, Mr. Fernando Cruz, Executive Director of PAREF Southridge School, Mr. Ariel Marcera, Principal of Paref Southridge Afternoon Junior High School, I am honored to present to you the 67 candidates for completion for school year 2020-2021. They have successfully fulfilled all the requirements for the completion of the junior high school program, which merits them their certificates.
By the authority given to me by the Department of Education and as the principal of this school, I now pronounce you completers of Paref Southridge Afternoon Junior High School for school year 2020 to 2021. Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, the completers for school year 2020-2021. Abad Charles Gabriel Esperas, Angeles Juan Miguel Garrido, Apo Julio Basa, Arshaga Sam Moses Nathaniel Asayas, Asuncion Jace Miguel Ramirez, Bagorio Lexer Ivan Colambot, Batak Team Rodiel Macabagdal, Batilier John Cedric Soriano, Bawagan Kian Cedric Madrid, Baz Andre Christian Kotakte, Bernardino Andre Bern Ponce de Leon, Borromeo Anton Miguel Gualberto, Británico Elijah Francis Gillier Sibal, Calisora Jeff, Cerezo Francis Reggie Villanda, Conche Francis Lloyd Paguta, Cuevas Jude Marlon Reyes, Quizon Clarence James Anthony Vergara, De la Cruz Aaron Joshua Lorenzo, De la Rosa Angelo Emanuel Lacorte, Diamante Rolf Julian Mejorada, Diaz James Daniel Mapakpak, Diaz Matt Damiel Dimaano, Dimacali, Julian Joaquin Lintao. Ganyo, Vince Nathaniel Arroyo. Hedaya, Charles Bares. Inserto, Gabriel Doctor. Hasmin, Gabriel Tolentino. Lonzame, Vince Gabriel Lorica. Loquias, Colin Enrico Putian. Makabalog, Mikel Joshua Morada. Makabalog, Raja Avito. Makaraeg, Sean Emmanuel Carganilla. Malahakan, Kelvin Lee Sander Puyong. Malahakan, Kenneth Jihan Lee Puyong. Malaras, Neljan Joseph Tayong. Manalo, Ian Sid Makabugwas. Marasigan, Paul Azel Foster. Mayo, Paulo Antonio David Bambalan. Mendoza, Jamian Simon Santos. Obusan, Lee Brandon Gabriel Andal. Padilla, Joaquin Antonio Tagumpay. Palalios, Enrico Giuseppe Villanueva. Pardines, John Vincent Sese. Patiluna, Jose Angelo Tenorio. P. Denzel Philip Molinyawe. Peralta, Francis Isaac Batung. Pobokan, Juan Rafael Peralta. Pulido, Jacob Enigo Manangkil. Puso, Hezekiah Sean Lawrence de la Fuente. Piarali, Ali Abbas Mohamed Granada. Quincena, Gabriel Bunyi. Reyes, Lance Andre Tuzara. Rodriguez Mark Andrew Romero, Salazar Sean Siapno, San Agustin Justin Miguel Comia, Sombrero Agape Jared Paguta, Strebel Adler Clarence Enriquez, Sunga Isaiah Kent Prado, Sungkang Kenji Amil, Talento Jobert Tabernilia, Tin Joaquin Benedict Mendoza, Tuazon Carl Javin Falseso, Tomampos Luisander Tapacion, Turque Rico J. Santillan, Ursua Kyle Oledan, Velo Alexander Encarnacion,
I, Joaquin Benedict M. Teen,
James Daniel M. Diaz,
Gilmordial M. Batak,
James Miguel Asuncion,
having pledged fidelity to my alma mater,
having pledged fidelity to my alma mater,
commit myself to the principles and objectives
commit myself to the principles and objectives
of her alumni association,
of her Alumni Association,
to help in my alma mater's continuing development,
to help in my alma mater's continuing development,
to strive for excellence in all my endeavors,
to strive for excellence in all my endeavors,
that I may be a respected
that I may be a respected
and productive member of society,
and productive member of society,
to be a model and a leader,
to be a model and a leader,
to make use of my God-given talents in the service of others,
to make use of my God-given talents in the service of others,
remembering that to whom much is given,
remembering that to whom much is given,
much is expected.
much is expected.
I, therefore, dedicate myself
I, therefore, dedicate myself
to fulfill my
to
responsibilities
fulfill my responsibilities
as a member of my alma mater's alumni association
as a member of my alma mater's Alumni Association,
by actively participating in its
By
projects,
actively participating in its projects,
cooperating with its officers and members,
cooperating with its officers and members,
and by contributing whatever may be asked of me.
and by contributing whatever may be asked of me.
So help me God.
so
help me God.
Hello, my dearest co-parents, beloved teachers, school officers and staff, guests, young men who have just unfolded their junior high and will unfold a new height. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Malate. It's been 4 years now since we parents showed these bricks, marbles, gazebos, and on the top of the hills, house-looking structures to our sons with very young minds then in order to take the admission exam and be challenged in life. Those who were lucky, destined, compelled, or maybe really fighters and relentless to study into this institution we call Southridge Afternoon School, congratulations! 4 years ago, magnificent Marlins were born. And in 4 fruitful years, magnificent Marlins were continuously nurtured thanks to the parents, teachers, school officers and staff, sponsors, and at some point, the alumni. Today, another milestone is reached, and we can only say 4 years are neither long nor short. Long and short are two contradictory words. 4 years are long enough to receive hardship, troubles, pains, heartache, and some are failures caused relatively by Southridge. Do not be annoyed, disappointed, or feel sulking or magtampo, magnificent Marlins. The teachers, schools officers, and staff had a mutual feeling. They too took the pain of sacrifice molding us all. Hindi lang nila sinasabi. Mukhang immune na sila. In the other hand, short. Short because time flies. The gems and nuggets that we mine and pick up throughout the years parang bitin. Not to mention the bonding and rapport of these kids and parents and the stewardship of the parent coordinators, experiencing in life the principle of altruism, a feeling that only belongs to a cheerful giver and happier state of mind to see others to be in a better place. We experience this during our immersion and make a difference or mud. And so short that parents and sons might have discussed if the Southridge roadmap is still the option for the senior high or is to step up. And to cut the long story short, para hindi nga bitin, they both agreed upon to continue and finish the full Southridge's experience before going to college, the exodus of life. Sons, the magnificent Marlins journey does not end now and here. Now and here is nowhere. You still have dreams, ambition. This is what the most young minds do. However, according to Stephen Covey, the genius behind the 7 habits of highly effective people, dream without goal is only a dream. Dream without goal is like sailing a boat without any destination in mind. Not many people learn how to set goal. I discovered it late and may be taught in schools, but I miss it out. Goal is seeing and experiencing the future in the mind, emotion, and on paper. Yes, the precursor is dream, but goal is more specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound, and challenging. To go to that dream and goal, you have to commit now. Commitment is paddling or to set sail the boat. Commitment will kickstart you to push, to grind, and experience the new journey. Or simply say, you have a dream and goal to reach, but without commitment, you will never start. You have a dream, goal, and commitment, but you will still have to make a conscious choice. Hourly, daily, weekly, so on and so forth, to continue or not. I contrasted a while ago the long and short wordings and experiences. This is the dichotomy that we face every time we make a choice. We often face a dilemma or hurdles. The more you become committed, the harder it gets. The more you set sail into, the more challenges you face. You may not reach your dreams and goals if you give up and give in to the pains, failure, body and mental aches of the daily grinds. And in those days of your journey towards your goal, you may even be stopped and pushed around by the people very close to you. Do not quit. Remember this very day that you have already proven and done to succeed. To make a conscious choice, one must have discipline. It is the combination of commitment and consistency. Discipline will help you make difficult decisions, and even if the wind is not at your back, You will not easily surrender without a fight. Fight not the enemy that you face outside. Fight within that you have to win. African proverb says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy without or the enemy outside can do us no harm. Yes, you can start because you are committed, but without discipline, you cannot finish the goals. A simple ridicule because you feel will knock you off course without discipline. It is not given or inherited. Discipline is a process, a meandering process. It is acquired, earned, and bought with a price. Fixing your own bed in the morning, do your household chores, read books, learn new skills, brush your teeth regularly, go to the gym, run the miles, do a daily meditation, take a cold shower, read your verse, pray without ceasing, finish your deliverables. These are minor things, but in a consistent and long way, you are building your own discipline. Remember these words: dreams, goals, commitment, and discipline. And enjoy your new journey. Suck it up, boys. Virinter agite sa. Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon to the Faculty of Teachers, the parents, and the students. I am Francis Kiko Peralta, honored to be speaking on behalf of the magnificent Marlins. Pagod na ako. Pagod na akong mawalan ng internet bigla-biglaan. Pagod na akong magsunog ng kilay gabi-gabi sa kakaaral. Pagod na akong maipit sa traffic ng West Service Road tuwing papasok sa umaga. Pagod na akong pagsabay-sabayin ng deadline ng mga PT. Pagod na akong magpatuloy. I'm sure all of us at different points of our 4 years in this school have said these words. Lumaban, nanalo, natalo, naubusan ng lakas at nagpahinga. Yet despite repeatedly saying that we no longer have the will to continue, here we are. 1,405 days later, nandito tayong lahat on our last day as afternoon school scholars. We've experienced a handful of last day in our stay here, but this one, it has a sense of bittersweet finality. With it comes countless doors to be opened, friendships to be made, experiences to be shared, and goals to be achieved. It seems like only yesterday we were performing our very first sabayang pagbigkas with Pitong Sining ni Lucifer. Our faces pale with paint, our palms sweaty and nervous as we went up the stage for the very first time. It was during these experiences, I believe, that we learned the most. For example, the mud crawl during our grade 8 student seminar taught us that we won't always be comfortable in life. And sometimes, going beyond our comfort zones is what will give us the growth we need. The campouts and war games showed us how strong we can be when we aren't alone. That the brotherhood and camaraderie we have here in Southridge is something that goes way beyond academics. And last but definitely not the least, the Make a Difference Day events we had are proof that we can always bring positive change to society no matter what the circumstances. Every step inside the school campus and every step outside of its boundaries has all been part of our upbringing, our growth as teenagers and as men of integrity. Without the relentless support of the Southridge afternoon school community, we would never have arrived so wondrously fulfilled here. To the staff, the backbone of Southridge, your unsung heroism has made these 4 years unlike any other. And to the teachers, the spirit of Southridge, salamat po. For every time you see the best in us and believe you could be so much more than we are now, for being our second fathers, our mentors, and our friends. And to the parents, the heart of Southridge. Words will never be merely enough to express our love and gratitude towards you. May we one day give back all that you've given us tenfold. And to the Marlins, We may at times have had too much to say to the point of arguments, and we may have wanted to do too many things to the point of being reprimanded. But at the end of it all, we were able to listen respectfully to each other and come up with solutions. We were able to use our ambitions to conquer anything we had to. All of us have helped each other grow and survive these 4 years of academic and emotional tests. Marlins will always stick together wherever we may venture. Looking back at the starting line, I think it's safe to say that we have become more mature and knowledgeable. Our fins have grown tougher with every perilous wave and every rough storm as we, the batch of 2021, tread to greater depths. 1 Peter chapter 1 verses 6 to 7 says, "So be truly glad. There is wonderful joy ahead, even though you have to endure many trials for a little while." As our batch motto goes, Semper ad meliora, may we always look towards better things and move forward with courage. Thank you, and God bless.
The Paref Southridge Admiralty Award is given to students who have been exemplary and who, through their actions, manifested the core virtues that Southridge would like her students to live in this remote learning setup, especially in the virtues of adaptability, responsibility, self-discipline, and fortitude. These students have navigated through the uncertain seas and unknown reefs of the challenging online setup and sailed forward with courage amidst the squalls and storms brought about by the challenges of remote learning and physical absence of their teachers, mentors, and peers. The school believes that the development of the student's character through the acquisition of virtues, even during these unprecedented times, will not only bring about improvement in their studies, but more importantly, will lead to the development of their moral lives, thereby fulfilling the school's vision of producing men of integrity. In recognition of their effort to live the virtues through the fulfillment of their studies and other obligations in the school, Southridge is proud to confer the Admiralty Award to the following students: Abad Charles Gabriel E. Bagorio Lexer Ivan C. Batak Tim Rodniel M. Bawagan Kian Cedric M. Britannico Elijah Francis Gillier S. Inserto Gabriel D. Makabalog Mikel Joshua M. Mayo Paulo Antonio David B. Obusan Lee Brandon Gabriel A. Padilla Joaquin Antonio T. Peralta Francis Isaac B. Reyes Lance Andre T. Rodriguez Mark Andrew R. Sombrero Agape Jared P. Strebel Adler Clarence E. Tin Joaquin Benedict M. and Velo Alexander E.
The Subject Excellence Award is given to students whose grades since grade 7 have been outstanding. The award aims to encourage students to excel early on in their particular fields of interest. The following are the recipients of the Subject Excellence Awards. Padilla Joaquin Antonio T. Subject Excellence Award in English, Religion, Social Studies, and Music, Arts and Physical Education. Bawagan, Kian Cedric M. Subject Excellence Award in Mathematics and Technology and Livelihood Education. Rodriguez, Mark Andrew R. Subject Excellence in Filipino and in Mathematics. Britannico Elijah Francis Gillier S. Subject Excellence Award in Filipino. And Mayo Paulo Antonio David B. Subject Excellence Award in Science. The General Academic Excellence Awards are given to students who not only have shown exemplary performance in all aspects of their academics, but have also finished their junior high school at the top of their batch. I am proud to present to you this year's recipients of the General Academic Excellence Award. Bronze Medal. Abad Charles Gabriel Esperas. Timakali Julian Joaquin Lintao. Hedea Charles Bares. Hasmin Gabriel Tolentino. Makabalo Mikel Joshua Morada. Patiluna Jose Angelo Tenorio. Peralta Francis Isaac Batung. Pulido Jacob Inigo Manankil. Sombrero Agape Jared Paguta. Tin Joaquin Benedict Mendoza. Tuazon Carl Javin Falseso. Ursua Kyle Oledan. Silver Medal. Bagorio Lexer Ivan Colambot. Batak Tim Rodiel Makabagdal. Bawagan Kian Cedric Madrid. Britannico Elijah Francis Gillier. Sibal. Inserto Gabriel Doctor. Mayo Paulo Antonio David Bambalan. Obusan Lee Brandon Gabriel Andal. Reyes Lance Andre Tuzara. Strebel, Adler Clarence Enriquez. Velo, Alexander Encarnacion. Gold Medal. Padilla, Joaquin Antonio Tagumpay. Rodriguez, Mark Andrew Romero.
I am pleased to greet and congratulate the students in today's graduation ceremonies. I also wish to congratulate the graduating parents and share in their happiness and pride on this milestone in their son's life. 1 year into the pandemic, which shows no signs of abating, we are constrained once again to conduct this graduation asynchronously. I would like to recognize all the efforts of the school and teachers and the strong support of the parents and PCs in striving to attain the same level of learning and personal development of the students as we shifted to the blended learning mode under these unfamiliar and unusual circumstances. Allow me to point out that although we are all participating in this event remotely through the internet, this is a real graduation for the grade 6 students and real completion of grade 10 students as they move on to senior high school. Real as opposed to virtual. Not virtual as in the sense of virtual memory or virtual machines, which extend the physical configuration of computers. This graduation or completion ceremony today is not virtual under that meaning. It's the real thing that we are celebrating. Real because each diploma or certificate flashed on the screen, each handsome picture, each award represents your personal success in acquiring and deepening your knowledge of your academic subjects and your growth in virtues and character that we encourage so much in Southridge. Each handsome smile on the screen represents the culmination of so much real effort, the determination to take up once again the duty of the moment, to avoid distractions and to fight laziness and comfort seeking, applying yourself to the performance tasks and doing your best in the exams. In my remarks last year, amidst all the uncertainty at the onset of the pandemic, I encouraged the graduates, and which again would like to encourage you, to remain optimistic, to be stout-hearted, generous, to hold on to your ability to commit yourselves to high ideals and dream big dreams, notwithstanding the constraints on all our lifestyles which the permutations of quarantine have imposed. Saint Jose Maria Escrivá once said something which we can apply to our daily coping with the lockdowns and quarantines. He said, "It is not true that all days are the same. If you put love into each day is different." In the end, going back to the theme of marking real milestones in your academic and personal formation, the most important thing is to look to the future, to ensure that your future potentials and possibilities are not compromised by this phase of blended learning which the pandemic has imposed on most educational activities. Allow me to give some personal advice midway or perhaps not even midway through this pandemic. Take ownership of your learning. You will get as much or as little as you want in online schooling. By learning to work independently, not ruling out, of course, a little help from your parents in doing some performance tasks once in a while. Learning to be an effective problem solver, a skill which will do you well later in life. Being a self-starter will enable you to build up academic muscle and strength of character, such that there will be real substance behind the credentials, the diplomas, the transcripts, and awards that you will submit in applying for college and eventually professional jobs. And on top of all of this, take care of the effort under the distinguishing character of Southridge students, which I'm afraid has historically contributed to their becoming heartthrobs when they get to college. Work on the formation of your character according to the virtues which your teachers have taught you to love through the virtues of the month: generosity, loyalty, love for the truth, courage, obedience, work, order, cheerfulness. The Southridge motto, Viriliter Agite, is taken from a phrase in the letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians. The complete phrase is Vigilitate, state in fide, viriliter agite, et confortamini, omnia vestra in caritate fiat. Be vigilant, be steadfast in faith, act in a manly way, be strengthened, that all your things be done in charity. There is another Latin phrase I would like to share. Age quod agis. This literally means do what you're doing. Do your duty, do what needs to be done. Carry on. Congratulations, Southridge gentlemen, and I wish you all the best. And have a great celebration with your family. Thank you.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. I am Alvin Campomanes. I am a public historian, educator, and historical tour guide. Currently, I am the program coordinator of the Social Sciences Area Studies Program of the University of the Philippines, Manila. Nagtuturo po ako sa UP ng mga kurso sa kasaysayan, heograpiya at iba pang mga agham panlipunan. At kung familiar po kayo sa mga pelikulang historical na General Luna at Goyo ang Batang General, ako po ang author ng official study guides ng mga pelikulang historical na ito. I am an alumnus of the Southridge Afternoon School. I belong to batch 2003, and I was invited by your teachers to talk about the value of resilience. And what I will be sharing with you today are some of the things that I learned from my own personal journey. Our story begins in this makeshift house, this barong-barong located in Makati in the year 1999. Ito po yung aming lumang tahanan, dito po ako lumaki. At kung mapapansin po ninyo ay isang pader lang po nito yung gawa sa hollow blocks. The rest are made of scrap plywood, lawanit, iron sheets or yero, tarpaulin and chicken wire. Noong 1999, nagbago ang aking buhay noong dumalaw sa aming tahanan si Mr. Cesar Jurado, isang afternoon school teacher, upang tiyakin kung ako'y karapat-dapat na tumanggap ng full scholarship sa Southridge Afternoon School. After I passed the examination and a series of interviews, I finally got accepted as a full scholar of Southridge in 1999. At makikita po ninyo rito yung aking ID photo sa application form noong 1999. I graduated in 2003. I belong to batch 2003 of the Southridge Night School. Night School pa ang tawag noon. Bago siya naging afternoon school. I think ours was the largest batch of full scholars. And to date, to the best of my knowledge, I am the only alumnus of Francisco Benitez Elementary School in Makati to have graduated from Southridge. And when I was in Southridge, I was never among the serious students. I was never among the brilliant ones. I was the class clown. In fact, isa po ako sa pinakamakulit, pinakapatawa at pinakamalakas mang asar sa klase namin. And I struggled with math
every quarter for 4 years. Kaya po noong 2003, nung ako'y nagtapos, I felt that graduation in itself was already a feat, a victory worth celebrating. Hindi lang po halata dyan sa aking picture, pero napakasaya ko po niyan dahil hawak ko ang diploma mula sa Southridge na isang napaka-prestihiyosong paaralang panlalaki. At itinuturing ko po itong tagumpay, hindi lamang napansarili, kung hindi tagumpay rin ng aming pamilya na nakapagtapos ako sa Southridge nung taon na yon. Ito po yung aking diploma at yung aming graduation photo ng aming batch. Pinakatatago-tago ko po ito hanggang sa ngayon. No? On my first year of college, so after Southridge, my parents separated. My mom had 2 failed attempts at working abroad. The family was desperate financially and my parents quarreled a lot. Their marriage crumbled. My mom left. I have 2 younger brothers and we all lived with our father. Itinaguyod kami ng aming tatay ng mag-isa. During the day, he worked as an electrician and construction worker. Sa madaling araw naman, nililibot niya ang mga kalye ng Makati. Namumulot siya ng basurang maaari pang ibenta sa junk shops. No? Naalala ko nung mga panahon na yon ay kaming magkakapatid ay nagbabalat rin kami ng wire sapagkat yung copper na nasa loob nito ay naibebenta no, sa junk shops. At yung naiipon namin mula sa pangangalakal, yun po yung term, pangangalakal ay hinahati namin para gamiting pamasahe papunta sa, ang tatay ko papunta sa trabaho, ang mga kapatid ko at ako naman papunta sa kanya-kanyang eskwela. At madalas po yung aming pambaon ay kasya lang na pamasahe. There were days when we had to endure hunger and walking long distances going to school or going home. And I remember I couldn't even afford a simple lunch. Pinagkakasya ko ang isang pirasong waffle o isang stick ng banana Q sa buong araw. When my classmates asked me to join them for lunch, I often tell them I have to study in the library. Bagamat totoong nag-aaral talaga ako sa library, ang talagang dahilan kung bakit hindi ako sumasama sa kanila ay dahil wala akong pambili ng pananghalian. And I couldn't even photocopy reading materials when I was in college. I just had to borrow readings from my classmates. At noong huling taon ko po sa kolehiyo, natapos ko ang aking thesis sa pamamagitan ng pagtulog sa bahay ng isang matalik na kaibigan sa loob ng isang linggo. I did not have a laptop or a computer at that time, and we took turns in the use of their personal computer. Kapag tulog siya, ako ang nagsusulat. Kapag tulog ako, siya naman ang magsusulat. At we ended up pursuing careers in the academe. Siya po ngayon ay isang doctorate student sa Hiroshima, sa Japan. Sa unang taon ko sa kolehiyo, ilang beses akong muntik huminto sa pag-aaral dahil hindi na kami kayang pag-aralin ng aming tatay. Even my own relatives would tell me to just give up my studies and work to support my family. At muntik na po akong huminto sapagkat wala na raw kaming pantustos sa pag-aaral. Ngunit meron pong mga taong nagmagandang loob na tumulong para hindi ako mahinto. Sa UP, I was asked by a professor to write a letter explaining the financial situation of the family, and I was advised the same thing by my former teachers in Southridge. To cut the long story short, they found sponsors to support my education. Nagsikap ako upang magpasalamat, upang patunayan na hindi sayang ang pamumuhunan sa aking edukasyon, upang patunayan na karapat-dapat ako sa kabutihan nila. I finished college with the help of 3 scholarships, one from the Akita Catholic Church in Yokohama in Japan, one from UP, from the UP Department of History, and one from a sponsor in Southridge. Tinustusan nila ang aking tuition every semester at binigyan rin nila ako ng monthly allowance. At itong allowance na ito ay naipantulong ko sa aking tatay sa mga panahong walang-wala Naalala ko na ibibili ko rin ang bahagi ng aking allowance ng delata, noodles at ilang kilong bigas. At minsan hinahati ko rin para may pambaon yung aking mga kapatid. Noong 2008, sa wakas, ako ang unang nakapagtapos ng kolehiyo mula sa angkan ng aking tatay. Mula nung unang panahon hanggang sa kasalukuyan. Nakapagtapos ako ng cum laude, may karangalan, at ako ang unang UP graduate sa angkan ng aking ama at ina. Now, I am a professional teaching in UP, one of the country's most prestigious institutions of higher learning. Sa madaling salita, nagbukas ng maraming oportunidad ang edukasyon na ibinigay ng Southridge at ng UP sa akin. At ngayon pong kaming magkakapatid ay mga professional na unti-unti, gradually, ay sinusubukan po namin na kamtin yung mga pangarap namin nung kami bata pa na ipininta namin sa aming isip. Nasabi namin balang araw kapag kami nagtapos na ay unti-unti namin kakamtin. No? So, kanina po nakita nyo yung aming tahanan. Ito na po yung aming tahanan ngayon na naipundan naming magkapatid. At paunti-unti po ay nagiging mas komportable ang buhay dahil sa edukasyon, no, na aming nakamit, na nagbigay sa amin ng magandang trabaho. However, we should not look at education as something that will just give us a better chance of getting employed, no, or acquiring a decent job. Hindi lamang po gano'n ang edukasyon. No? Makikita po sa aking kaso na yung edukasyon, it ennobles, it dignifies a human person. Hindi lamang po ito para magkaroon tayo ng trabaho, binibigyan tayo ng edukasyon ng karangalan, no? ng respeto sa sarili. At syempre, ng kakayahan na kumita para sa ating sarili at sa ating pamilya. So marahil ang tanong ninyo, pagkatapos ng lahat ng ito, nasaan ang Southridge sa kwentong ito? Ano ba ang natutunan ko mula sa Southridge? So I tried to reflect and list down a few things that I think I acquired from my Southridge education. Una po, yung pagmamahal sa karunungan. Pangalawa, critical na pag-iisip. Pangatlo, yung kakayahang magpahayag sa pamamagitan ng pananaliksik, pagsusulat at pagsasalita. I think malaking bahagi, no, ng aking ability to communicate were honed in Southridge even before I got into UP. At bagamat marahil hindi na ako kasing relihiyoso katulad ng bata pa ako, ay naroon pa rin yung pananampalatayang Kristiyano at nagugat na ito sa aking pagkatao at ito po ay nagmula sa aking karanasan ng pag-aaral sa Southridge. Yung pagsusumikap na magkaroon ng mabuting ugali at katangian, ng tinatawag nating virtues na pinag-uusapan natin sa Southridge buwan-buwan, katulad ng hard work, fortitude, faith, ang mga ito po ay itinanim sa akin ng pag-aaral ko sa Southridge. At panghuli, bagamat hindi po ito bagay na natutunan lang, mahalaga po sa akin yung mga ugnayan, no? Relationships na nakuha ko mula sa Southridge na nagpapatuloy hanggang sa kasalukuyan. No? For example, yung mentorship between my former teachers and myself. Hanggang ngayon po ay nahihingan ko ng payo at gabay ang aking mga dating guro sa Southridge na hindi ko na lamang former teachers ngayon, ang iba sa kanila ay naging mga ninong ko pa sa kasal. No? So, nagpapatuloy, no, yung aking kaugnayan sa Southridge even on a personal level, no, sa hanggang sa panahong ito. I can definitely say that Southridge did not just teach me academic rigor, but more importantly, character formation. Malaking bahagi ng kung sino ako sa kasalukuyan ay utang ko sa Southridge. So anong natutunan ko tungkol sa resilience? mula sa lahat ng kwentong ibinahagi ko sa inyo, no? Bago natin tapusin yung ating kwentuhan, ay linawin muna natin ano ba yung makahulugan natin sa resilience, no? Sa Ingles po, kapag sinabi mong resilience at ginagamit mo ito sa isang bagay, object, it is the ability of a substance or subject to spring back into shape, bumalik sa dating hugis. Kung tao naman ang tinutukoy, it is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. Sa madaling salita, tumutukoy ito sa kakayahan nating makabangon ng mabilis mula sa mga suliranin o dagok sa buhay o mahirap na sitwasyon. To resilience, I would link or I would associate other English words such as grit, persistence, courage, and even fortitude. Sa Filipino, marahil ang mga kaugnay nitong salita ay tibay, tatag, kakayahang umangkop or adapt, at syempre, lakas ng loob. Allow me to quote Saint Josemaria Escriva in The Way on the value of resilience and how we acquire resilience, no? At ang sabi po niya, willpower is a very important quality. We should not despise the little things, for by the continual practice of denying ourselves again and again in such things, which are never futile or trivial, with God's grace you will add strength and resilience to your character. Ibig pong sabihin, sa tulong raw ng Panginoon o sa grasya ng Panginoon ay makakamit natin, no, yung tatag, yung tibay sa ating pagkatao o character, no? So ibig sabihin, hindi mo maihiwalay ang resilience sa faith, sapagkat yung pananampalataya sa Diyos ay isa sa mga bagay na nagbibigay tatag sa atin para harapin ang mga hamon sa buhay. In that way, you will first become master of yourself, and then a guide, a chief, a leader, to compel and to urge and to inspire others with your word, with your example, with your knowledge, and with your power. So, yan po, no, ang sabi ni Saint Josemaria Escriva sa atin. I believe in the power of education to change a person's life. Siguro po dahil malinaw akong halimbawa nun. And this is perhaps the reason why I decided to pursue teaching after I graduated. Sa tingin ko po ay napakarami ng biyaya na natanggap ko. At sa pamamagitan ng pagtuturo, magagawa kong ibahagi yung biyaya na yun. At kasama po doon ang inspirasyon, no? Ang kagustuhan na pabutihin yung ating buhay sa pamamagitan ng edukasyon at pagsisikap. And looking back, my early interest in history was also nurtured in my formative years in Southridge. I will forever be grateful to Southridge for the gift of education. And while it is true that a lot of the things I have achieved may be attributed to hard work and persistence and grit and resilience or determination, sa tingin ko po, in a way, it is also a reflection of what Southridge teaches to her students. I am a testament to the kind of education that Southridge offers. 2003 pa ako nagtapos sa Southridge, ngunit hanggang ngayon, matapos ang maraming taon, ay naroon pa rin ang pakiramdam na ito ay aking tahanan. So ang panawagan ko sa inyo bilang mga mag-aaral ng Southridge Afternoon School, let the afternoon school be your home. Let her teach you, let her shape you, mold you, so that when the time comes that you leave our school, you will have acquired a moral compass that will serve you for the rest of your life. The effects of the pandemic are still being felt on education systems all over the world. Napakarami po nating hamon na kinakaharap sa gitna ng pandemyang ito. Kasama po rito yung online teaching and learning. I can relate to that because I am also teaching online. But we chose to face the challenges of teaching and learning in these extraordinary times. So I congratulate all of you, students, teachers, and parents, for choosing to move forward. No matter how difficult, let us not give up. And to the teachers and parents, let us help each other realize our dreams of giving our students the best education that we can give. Let us be faithful, let us be resilient, let us be hopeful. And these can be manifested in doing the little things, in accomplishing our daily tasks. Bilang pagtatapos, gusto ko pong iwan ito sa inyo, no? Kailangan natin ang tibay at tatag, hindi lamang sa pag-aaral, kung hindi sa buhay, sa pangkabuuan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikinig at karangalan ko po ang makapagbahagi sa inyo. Mabuhay kayong lahat at maalab na pagbati sa araw na ito.
Thank you for watching the Paref Southridge Afternoon Junior High School completion ceremonies for school year
Ito na ang ating tayo magkakamali, kasi wala nang bukas. Sulitin natin, ito na ang wakas. Kailangan na yata nating umuwi.
Hawakan mo aking kamay bago tayo mahiwalay. Lahat-lahat ibibigay, lahat-lahat.
Paalam sa ating muling sayaw, may dulo pala ang langit. At sabay-sabay tayong bibitaw sa ating muling sayaw. Hindi na malayan ng malalim na ang gabi, pero ayoko sana magbalik. Kahit tumis, kahit sarap, ngunit ito na ang muli. Kailangan na yata nating umuwi.
Hawakan mo aking kamay bago tayo mahiwalay. Lahat-lahat ibibigay, lahat-lahat. Paalam sa ating huling sayaw, may dulo pala ang langit. Kaya't sabay tayong bibitaw sa ating huling sayaw.